3, 2, 1, action.
What is up, everybody? So I put out a question on Instagram not that long ago asking if you had any questions for myself and my lovely, wonderful girlfriend, Anna.
I just want to say that right at the time that we started to record, his dad decided to do the garden, so if you hear him low in the gram, I'm really sorry, but
He's such a cracker. Basically put questions into a hat, all here, and we're going to pick them out and just basically answer them. They're questions about us, our relationship.
this channel is very high-tech, you see, people, so here are the questions.
Just a piece of paper. Cool. So, do you want to go first?
Yes.
No, I'll go first because you've got the hat.
Oh, okay.
I have to not look, right?
Yeah. Sucks there's no ladies first here, right?
Because we're both ladies. Ooh, it's yellow. Right. First question. How long have you been together? I'm allowed. How long have you been together? We have been together almost 3 years.
Elizabeth.
Almost 3 years.
Okay, but tell everyone then, what does almost 3 years mean? When's going to be our 30th anniversary?
It'll be March 17.
March 17?
Yeah.
No, you mean March 17 when we met, right? Because our anniversary will be March 2021.
So when's our anniversary then?
March 2021.
Oh, okay. So
17 is where we met.
yeah, so almost 3 years.
Yeah, that's very good. Thank you.
See, I
Well
do know my
done,
stuff.
Woo! What's your most annoying thing about each other? Very good question.
How long do we have?
First of all, most annoying thing, Meg is really disorganized. You see how she does the paper? Like, if I have done that, I would done, like every normal person, and fold it, like, that way. And then Meg's just really, really messy. And I'm not.
Are you finished?
I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to say, yeah, that's the most thing that annoys
Okay,
me.
so Anna's most annoying thing is she takes 50 million years to do anything. Literally, we go traveling, we go anywhere. Anna literally takes so long to get ready. We went to Bunnings the other day, right? And I hopped out the car and I was waiting 5 minutes. She's like an old nana. She takes half an hour to grab her things from the car, shut the door, and then by that time I would have been in and out.
You're not always rushing everything. Like, not in life to be rushing. How did you guys meet? It's good, yeah, that can take my version. We met in England. So I was traveling already a year in Portugal and Spain, 2017. The start of 18, I decided to move into England, specifically Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
And coincidentally, Maggie was there too. She had just left New Zealand and went initially to Plymouth. And then she went to spend a week in Brighton, fell in love with me and never left.
It's a complete false story. I mean, some of it was true. Half of that story was true and half of it was false. I did actually, so Anna obviously flew from Portugal and then I flew in. We actually flew in on the same day, but we didn't know. And Anna was in the morning, I was in the afternoon. And then I went, because I had family in the UK, so I went to Bournemouth. And then Anna went straight to Brighton. And then I actually went to Brighton for the week or weekend. And I stayed in the same hostel. And I met another Kiwi girl, Tash. So hi, Tash. And I became friends with Tash. And then I'd heard about Anna and wasn't really sure. I thought, oh, Brazilian, like, ooh. And then came for like, you know, just a weekend. And then I just thought, I fell in love with Brighton, literally. So then I went back to Bournemouth, packed up all my things and said, I'm moving there. And then me and Anna sparked up a friendship, and which turned into more. And now we're lovers.
Oh, I think my version's much better, but that's fine. You guys believe in whatever you want, okay? Very
That
much
is
coincidence
how we
that
met. But
she
it is
just decided just in the same place as ours was, but
yeah. But our story, how we met, I think is actually really cool because it actually is a little bit like done on fate. Like we came at the same time, we came to the same hostel, and now we've almost been together for 3 years. Like, and our story's been like pretty cool. I like it anyway.
I like it too. Give me a like as well. Who's hot here, man?
What age are you both?
Drum rolls.
Okay, so then comment down below what ages you think we are right now. But I am 23.
And I know I look 18, but a few grades in my hair shows that I am 32.
She's such a cougar.
Oh, excuse me.
You're such a cougar.
Nice one, though.
You're pulling.
What is it pulling?
Pulling, like, you know, you're pulling above your...
No idea what you just said, but everything. It's fine. Oh, that's a good one. Everyone asks us that. What is the first place to visit when the borders are open?
Ooh.
Okay, we can both say like one each.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay. Definitely somewhere. Well, first of all, it depends on how long it takes to open. Because if it takes too long, for sure it's going to be Brazil. Because I want to see my family. Last time, like, it's already been 1 year that I've been there. But if it's soon, which we have fingers crossed to it, I would like to go to Australia.
Okay. I would go to... Well, the thing is, we had plans before COVID. We were supposed to do South America for 6 to 8 months backpacking, and then obviously we came here. So I've been kind of doing a lot of research, and I honestly think the first place that I would like to go would be Japan.
Oh, we want to go to South America, but the first place is going to be Japan.
No, I still want to do South America. Like, I still want to go and do South America, but a place that I like am so intrigued about and is so quirky and cool and different, I think, is Japan. So that would be my place, Japan.
We have been searching about Japan though, but it sounds a little bit expensive. If you've been there, just comment here and say if your thoughts about it, because that's a good one on the hanky.
Yeah. I wish I could see what I was getting. Have you been in Brazil and what did you think?
Oh my god, it's such a good sequence.
That was lucky that I got that question. Yes, I have been to Brazil. We were in Brazil this January, so almost a year ago, and we were there for a month and I absolutely loved it. It was the first time that I met Anna's family, and yeah, it's different. I think they're very loud and fala galera, and like they're so overwhelming. And I think the biggest thing for me when I first went to Brazil, it was all the kisses and the hugs. Like constantly people were coming up to me like I hadn't met them before. Even just people on the street, they're just like mwah, mwah, prazer, like nice to meet you and stuff. So I think for me that was like a real big culture shock. But then by the end of the trip, I was like kind of used to it, I guess. And then I'll never forget the time that I went to Copacabana Beach, and Brazilians don't like to wear like a hell of a lot of clothes, so there was like bums on the beaches and men in like tiny little Speedos with their
for you guys watching over there was no naked people, okay?
No,
they were wearing bikinis, and it's just very smaller than what the rest of the world is used to.
No, I loved it. It's very busy. Like, you got to think there's 200 million in Brazil, and me being from New Zealand, we have 5 million. So it was a huge culture shock for me, but I honestly did love it. And obviously we will be spending a lot more time there because Anna's family is from there, and because you want to show me your beautiful country.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any videos about it. I'm sure you guys know about reputation of Brazil, about safety and everything, but
I might have a few like Instagram stories or Snapchats which I could insert somewhere. Me with a coconut, I know I had one with a coconut where I was like I wonder if that was a good impression.
Yeah, but I guess it's because it was really focused on like
family.
I haven't been home, like I wasn't home for like 3 years almost before this time we went. Meg wants to meet my family, you know, it was my mum's birthday, a lot of things going on, then we were just there like literally vacations, no YouTube, no anything.
I loved it. I loved it, and I'll be back for sure.
Yeah, we're going to
100%.
do lots of vlogs in there.
Right. How is the LGBT community in New Zealand?
I'm glad that question is for you.
Yeah. I think pretty good. I think there's not a huge LGBT community here. Not that I've I guess experienced. I think when I came out before I left, I wasn't actually in New Zealand for a very long time after I had discovered my sexuality as such. So I haven't really embraced myself in the full LGBT
Plus
plus
involves all the letters.
community. So I think because I obviously went over to Europe for 3 years, I think I haven't experienced much of it. But then New Zealanders, we're a very forward-thinking country. We accept a lot of people, so I think it's good. Yeah,
I haven't had any problem. We haven't had any problem anyway, to be honest.
No,
In a word.
no, it's really hot here.
Righty. Ooh. What is the biggest challenge about travel with your partner? So the biggest challenge is that not just with the partner, but friendship. And I think that's traveling with somewhere else is have to decide what to do, schedules, You have to agreed in things, and that is so hard, especially because when you're with your partner, you kind of have a freedom that you go a little bit too much, if you're with friends or something, they say, oh, I want to do that, you kind of sometimes say, oh, okay, let's do it, but then when it's your partner, it's so much easier to say, no, I want to do that now.
This is what she's like traveling, by the way. Who did these?
You're telling me.
How do you afford to travel all the time?
Ooh.
Yeah, this was kind of I got asked this quite a lot. I work like everybody else. There's no hidden secret about it. We both work full time, and I had a very good job in the UK, and I was saving a lot, and then, flights and things are cheap in Europe. We ended up getting £30 flights to Spain or to France, to Italy. So that's how we afford to travel. We've both worked full time. There's no payment in it. And then I obviously started YouTube, and I am now making a little bit of money, but we're talking 10 months down the line, and I will do a video on kind of what I earn versus the money that I do spend. But just literally work full time.
Yeah, there's no secret.
No, unfortunately, there's no. I mean, if you were hoping for some secret, there's nothing. It's just we work, we save, and we travel. And then I post videos each week. So one travel, if we go for 10 days, I could get, say, 6 videos out of that. So that's 6 weeks worth of travel. I'm not constantly traveling all the time.
Yeah. What was your favorite place that you visit?
Portugal. Portugal is my favorite place, hands down. The people, the decor, just literally everything about Portugal was my favorite place to be. I just loved everything. The food, I just love Portugal so much. I think I always have this thought that I want to go and live in Portugal for 6 months to a year. It is such a cool place. I just felt so at home there. So yeah, Portugal.
Yeah, me too. Portugal is my favorite place in the whole entire world. And we hope that we can go and spend some time in there. But if you can see a place, we would say, look, not a country.
A place.
Yeah, is there something that you would, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower or, specific?
It's hard, isn't it? I think...
The Christ?
Yeah, I was going to say the Christ Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, for me was super special. I think I'm not an overly religious person, but in the presence of Cristo, it was kind of mind-blowing, and I had chills on my body even though it was 40 degrees in Rio. So I think that was an awesome experience. And also Lisbon in Portugal, because in a tuk-tuk driving around with champagne in one hand and a almost like a fish cake in the other. It's and Eiffel Tower because it's iconic. But if I had to choose a place, Christ Redeemer or Lisbon in Portugal.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oi! I'm gonna put my hand down. Do I look good?
When was the first kiss and who kissed who? And I get to answer.
Oh Lord. Lies. There we go.
We had our first kiss on St. Patrick's Day. It would have been 2018.
18, yeah.
2018 on St. Patrick's Day. You know, a few drinks down the neck and confidence goes up a little bit. And then Anna, you know, like stuck one on me. She thought, who's that good looking chick across the bar? No, generally we had a friendship, and then that night we kind of got more friendly, and that was the first time that we kissed on St. Patrick's Day. And then Anna kissed me. End of story.
Oh, people, just comment over there that it's like she's such a bit liar. That's not what happened.
No, it's my question to answer.
Okay, let's leave it like that. But, you know, hashtag lies.
Hashtag Anna kissed me first. Alrighty, guys, that was the end of our Q&A. I hope you enjoyed just listening to our banter and who was right, who was wrong. There were some awesome questions, and I hope you got to know us a little bit more. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
Bye!